Good evening, everyone. In this video, I want to give you another update on the progress of my game. I've renamed it to Asteria, which is mostly just a working title for now, because Kessler Syndrome was taken. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I have made a lot of changes over the past week. I'm just warning you. This video is going to be short because I'm not going to demonstrate everything in depth, but I do want to give an overview of everything that I've done. So clearly you can see that the ship has been completely reworked. Yes, it is just a box with some engines on it. However, this is very significant because, for one, all these engines are independently modeled. So they're like one engine that I've duplicated, which is very, very powerful. That means I can design engine prototypes or like engine archetypes and just add them to ships. And the way that the engines fire, I mean, you can see that the ship's control is like purely engine based. Like I just move my mouse and the engine's fired to rotate the ship to face that new direction that I want it to face in, and it's perfect. It uses something called a proportional derivative controller, which I don't fully understand, but it is very reliable. And if I tune it properly, it works really, really well, like without any performance issues or anything like that. As you can see, I'm close to this asteroid now. Let me select the right camera, and if I fire my engines towards the asteroid, you can see that the asteroid lights up. That's because the engines produce light, which is I thought was pretty cool. And obviously, if I rotate the ship around, let me get closer to the asteroid. You know, the engines that are firing to rotate the ship actually produce light, which is so cool, dude. I mean, seizure warning, of course, but like that looks just so cool. Anyway, the ship is cool. So yeah, the ship is like basically ready. I'm ready to make an actual prototype of a good like functional spaceship now. But the biggest changes have occurred in the minimap. So if I go to minimap mode, you can see that there are a lot more bodies now. Yes, the moons aren't properly rotated with respect to the parent planet, but it's just fine. This is something I can fix pretty easily. I'm testing out a new system of calculating orbits. But anyway, the orbital minimap. Now this is my biggest triumph. For one, there are a lot more icons now. Asteroids have icons, planets have icons, and these moon things are moons, as you could probably imagine. There's also this massive UI element. It's the orbital database. This contains every single body present in the solar system. So let's say I want to go to the comet Enki. I am at the comet now. Or if I want to go to, I don't know, asteroid Bennu, here we are, asteroid Bennu. If I want to go to, I don't know, what's the farthest planet? Planet 9. Bam. We have reached planet 9. Now, yes, the orbital path is a little glitchy, but this is completely fine and intended behavior. I'm going to make it fade out when you get close anyway, so you're not going to notice it at all. Like, for example, when you get this close, the orbital path will fade out, and it will be replaced by a more precise path, I guess you could say. But yeah, this minimap is so close to being finished. Once I fully implement the orbital database, I mean, like, once I fully implement this, it will be done. And I will be, like, you will basically be ready to play the game, at least in this respect. I still have to implement orbital thrusting and stuff like that, which is going to be easy because the code is already there. So another thing you can do, you can sort and filter this orbital database by all sorts of different things. So for example, let's say I only want to show the planets, right? Now this doesn't update the minimap yet, but the functionality is literally there. I just have to hook it up. I just didn't want to do it now because it's going to take too long. So as you can see, now we only have the planets selected. So if I want to select the sun, I cannot. I can only select Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, and Neptune, and Uranus, whatever. So these are only the planets. Now let's say I want to select the planets and the moons. Well, now I have just the planets selected, but then if I scroll down a little bit further, you can see that the moons are also visible in the list. The same goes for anything. So let's say I only want to select the ship. Well, I have to look at this list, but eventually I will find the player ship. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Again, very easy fix, but you get what I'm trying to say here. Basically, this is what the orbital database is meant to do. This is something that I wish Kerbal Space Program had, like an actual catalog of everything in the system, so you could, easily look through and find what you need. I'm gonna close this because, like, I don't know. Sometimes I just wish I could find something, and of course, you can search for a body as well. Oh, it crashed. I accidentally pressed the O key. Yeah, it doesn't work yet, but again, everything is there. Oh, and that's a glitch. Okay, well, this is a raw, unedited video, so I'm not gonna, gloss over any of that. Yes, that's a glitch with how I spawned the asteroid, but it's okay. Again, it's literally just for testing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm integrating all of the features I need to make this game actually playable. And then when I'm done with that, and I'm very, very close, within the month, I should be done. I should have everything ready for an initial gameplay loop. At that point, I will actually make the game fun and enjoyable to play. But I want to have all those features ready. I want to have some basic base building. I want to have some ships. I want to have a functional player character. I want to have the ability to enter and exit ships. I want to have weapons. I want to have orbital trajectories and maneuvers. I want to have all of this stuff done. And I can have it done because most of it is already finished. It's just sitting in code waiting. Like, for example, I can hook up this navbot to this ship anytime I want. I just didn't do it because it's not something I'm actively working on. I would rather just isolate the ship by itself first. That's how I work. That's how I develop this game. I develop the different features independently, and then I hook them up, and it makes one cohesive system. And then I can, fine tune everything. I can optimize everything. But yeah, when I die, I want there to be something left of my legacy, and I think this game is going to be one of those things. I want people to remember me for what I created, and I'm hoping that this game is going to be one of those things. That's basically it. Like, I really want to have produced something meaningful with my life. And I really like Kerbal Space Program. I really like Subnautica. I really like War Thunder. And so I figured, let's combine all these things into one thing and make a really cool space game. Because, like, all the space games out there are, like, kind of the same. Kind of like, in my opinion, I don't know. That's just not what I'm looking for. And this game kind of ticks all these boxes for me because I'm making it. But yeah, anyway, this is just a quick little update video on some of the things that I've done. I've made a cool little ship that has... Oh yeah, did I talk about the ship? The thrusters and all that stuff? I don't know if I did. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, the ship, rotates with thruster control. I'm using a proportional derivative controller to determine, how fast to rotate the ship. I mean, you can see, like, bro, it looks exactly like a real spaceship does when it's trying to control its attitude with thrusters. I mean, if you look up a video of the space shuttle or like the Dragon capsule, maneuvering in space, you can see it firing these RCS thrusters. Yeah, these thrusters on the ship are actually RCS thrusters. These are not like engines. I mean, yeah, they function as engines because the ship is tiny, but it's mostly just a test bed for the engines. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. I could spend hours talking about this thing, but I won't because that's boring and nobody would watch. And quite frankly, it's unproductive. So that's basically it for this video. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully that will be sooner rather than later because I plan on having the minimap completely finished within the week. That is my goal right now. I have everything I need. All the features are basically done. I just need the minimap to be functional. Once the minimap is functional, then I can work on the gameplay. I can work on the first-person stuff. That will be very easy to do because it's, first-person gameplay. I've already got all the things ready. And then, well, I guess we'll have a game, and we'll see if it flops or not. I'm also going to have to work on the look and feel of the game, the UX design. I'm probably going to hire some people to make models or something. I don't know what I'm going to do at that point, but I do know that I will figure it out because that is what I do. I solve problems. But anyway, now I'm just yapping. I'll see you guys in the next video. So, yeah, peace out.